In a rare occurrence at the State House, senators debated 3 possible constitutional amendments on the floor, changes that will ultimately be sent to the people for their approval. Senate Joint Resolution 10 proposes a constitutional amendment designating the right to hunt and fish for West Virginians. Senator Corey Palumbo amended the resolution on the floor today, clarifying that the people of West Virginia have the right to hunt and fish the state's game, but the state still maintains the ability to regulate those activities. Senator Clark Barnes rose in opposition to the amendment, saying he is an avid hunter and angler himself, but he worried the resolution may interfere with personal property rights.
And what I fear in this amendment is that we are trumping those private property rights which our ancestors were so concerned about. Mr. President, I'm not urging the fellow members to vote one way or another, but I did want to express my concerns. I don't believe that the right to hunt and fish trumps private property rights.
The amendment passed, and so did the resolution on a vote of 31-2, with Senators Barnes and Mike Hall voting against it. Senators then moved on to Senate Joint Resolution 12, proposing a constitutional amendment claiming the waters of the state for the use and benefit of its citizens. The resolution came from Senate Majority Leader John Unger, who has been increasingly vocal about protecting the resource since the Elk River chemical spill last month.
It says, "It shall be the policy of the state of West Virginia that the water resources of this state shall be protected, conserved, utilized, and developed for the benefit, enjoyment, and general welfare of its citizens, consistent with and subject to the riparian rights and groundwater rights of the owners of real property."
Senate Minority Leader Mike Hall questioned the intent of the resolution, however, ensuring the rights of citizens wouldn't be superseded by the state upon its passage.
The state could not say, hey, our right to develop your water, Mr. Landowner or whatever, is not, we supersede your right to develop it. I mean, now we're getting in an legal area here that's kind of above me, but
I've been told, Senator, that's protected under another clause of eminent domain. But this particular one, no, the state cannot take that because we specifically have here, consistent with and subject to the riparian rights and groundwater rights of the owners of real property. So again, it's really focusing in on the citizen and not the state.
okay, so the assumption is that the capacity of the state to conserve, utilize, develop, and protect cannot supersede these rights that are delineated in the last line.
That's right.
The final Senate joint resolution taken up for consideration was SJR 14, protecting the state's future fund and designating how the interest earned from the fund can be spent. The resolution couples with Senate Bill 461, Senate President Jeff Kessler's bill creating a future fund. The fund is created through statute, but as Senate Finance Chair Roman Prezioso explained, how those funds can be used after its establishment must then be determined by the people. The amendment proposes restricting access to the principal for 6 years following its creation and restricts its appropriation for things like education, infrastructure, or tax relief measures. The resolution passed unanimously. If all 3 resolutions are passed by the House, they will appear on the ballot in November for approval by the people.